Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mr. West's Neck of the Woods. I had a dream last night. Thought I would share it with you guys today. Dream that I died and I went to heaven, and I I met two other guys at the gate that I I've never met before. I didn't know them from Adam, no pun intended. But so we were waiting at the gate. The gate opens up. Saint Peter, walks through, welcomes us to heaven, kind of gives us a run through, but tells us there's one rule: you cannot step on a duck. I looked at I looked at Peter, I looked at the other guys. I'm like, what? And so Peter steps to the side, allows us to look into heaven, and there are ducks everywhere. As far as the eye can see, there are ducks. Peter told us that there are so many ducks in heaven that that you have to be careful not to step on them. And they're a nuisance because if you step on one, it starts to crack. It starts to crack. It starts to quack, and then all of them start quacking. And it is so annoying. And so that is the rule in heaven. You cannot step on a duck. And if you do, then you're going to have to suffer the consequences. Okay? But welcome and enter into to heaven. Welcome, everyone. And so we went into heaven and did our very, very best not to step on a duck. Well, one of the guys that I had gone in with, within the first hour, he made a mistake and he stepped on a duck. Sure enough, it started quacking. They all started quacking, and immediately Peter comes over, grabs his grabs his arm, and shackles him, and along with the ugliest woman that you've ever seen in your life. Without a word, he leaves. So me and the other guy look at each other and we're like, "Ooh, okay, we are going to avoid that. That is a bad consequence, and so we're not going to step on a duck." And so we went days, and finally, the other guy stepped on a duck. Well, sure enough, it starts quacking. The other ducks start quacking. Peter shows up, shackles him. Woman equally as ugly as that other gentleman had, and without a word, he's gone. So now I'm left without the other two guys, and I am gingerly. I mean, I am walking very, very cautiously. I am not going to step on a duck, and I didn't. I mean, I went weeks, I went months, and I thought, oh, this is great. I'm gonna make it. Next thing you know, so Peter shows up out of nowhere and quickly shackles me to the most beautiful woman that you'd ever seen in your life. And I was like, wow, what did I do to deserve this? And the woman said, I don't know, but I just stepped on a duck. And as always, peace out from the West.